Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to support.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Now this could be a chance to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the counter is on. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kawasaki Frontale are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's on it, can he get away? That ball looks a good one. Look at the space here, and he shoots! And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has been slung wide. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've so...
Shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in, and he's lost his man here. Decent chance! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, they can break here. Looking for options for movement. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out towards the flank. And he plays one through. Space for him to turn and look. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, well played, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This looks promising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out towards the right wing. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Kawasaki Frontal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Kawasaki Frontal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That has not gone well. Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. There's a sharp little ball here.
Kawasaki Frontal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that is masterful defending. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's the header! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah,
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So again, we had clarity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And no mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him.
Kawasaki Frontal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that's well seen too. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's in a great position here. No, it's come to nothing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for a runner. Looking for the run.
Kawasaki Frontal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, good climb! That's put paid to the danger. Back when it goes. Looking tidy in possession here. Big chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kawasaki Frontale with the corner. There first. Towering header! Sanfrecce Hiroshima have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Point-blank header! Harmlessly behind. Just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kawasaki Frontale do have a chance to counter here. Well, they've got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Kawasaki Frontal have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Kato, and he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And he's done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! Into the lead once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima with the lead. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Allaire. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's been won straight back. Kawabe. Kato. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out wide. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, well played. Chance to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Somewhat off target. And that brings the first half to a close. Kawasaki Frontale are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So it's back to business.
Kawasaki Frontale clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. And he's got away from it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So their 4th corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get it back? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Higashi. Looking to play him in. Oh, what a ball! And a chance! He's got it all! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ah, he's given it away! Kawasaki Frontale needing a change of fortune here. Oh, that's a key interception. Kato. Higashi. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Higashi. Back towards the middle. This is a promising build-up. Brilliantly cut out. And it's been hooked away. He's there to head it! He will be livid with himself. Higashi. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged. There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Tries to play it through. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, just skips past his man. This looks promising. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Hiroshima clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Kato clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's an imaginative pass. Kawasaki Frontale could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Higashi threads one in. Good ball, good take. Big, great chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Kawasaki Frontale have got it back, and they'll have another go.
Kawasaki Frontal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Kawasaki Frontal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's managed to get rid. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...